back to Comic Book ASMR. Today we're going to be doing a previews flip through video. So the contents in these books are going to be in stores in March. You can go to your local shop and pre-order these right now. So as always, we have 3 books for previews. We have the Marvel book, the DC book, and the phone book, as I call it, because it's nice and thick. So this video was requested by Alexandra Beckman. So thank you so much for the request, and they made a donation as well. So super appreciative of that. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while. So this will be interesting. We keep talking. I've seen the merchandise floating around for the X-Men 97. I'm definitely curious to see how the show will look and everything. The Fox Kids show definitely holds a special place in my heart. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. But I'm sure just nostalgia goggles and all of that, I'll still like the one from the 90s better. Nice too, this is a Todd Knock cover on here. As you guys know, I love his work. I don't know why they got Goofy for this Avengers cover here. He's definitely not one you typically see in the Cap outfit. Fun little rotation there. You see some Peach Momoko love here. So let's see. Oh, it looks like she's doing the interiors for the Ultimate X-Men as well. So that's pretty cool. I love her work. So it looks like they're just doing a full-on relaunch of all the Ultimate stuff. I'm assuming some of it has already started, maybe, since I'm seeing some of this is in the 2s and 3s. New Spider-Man series here with all of the team again. Seeing if that was a Adam Hughes cover there. Yeah, it sure is. At least I think it is. Yeah. Another Ghost Rider relaunch. I did just get Invisalign liners too, which are like invisible clip in and out braces. So if I sound a little different, there is that element as well. So hopefully I'm still relaxing to you all. So this nice Capullo cover here going to be on the Ghost Rider #1 for a variant. Looks like he's doing a few. Yeah, he's doing this Spider-Man one too. Just the covers though. I'd love to see him do some interior work. I believe on his Instagram he did post some interior work for a Marvel book, but he hasn't said which one it is. So he is working on interiors, but we're not yet there. And we got $20.99 in a symbiote. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been pretty out of the loop with pretty much anything that hasn't been in my pull box recently. So, okay, so that's going to be a 4-part mini-series there, that animated, and that's a prelude to this show, so this will be stuff leading up to it. And I really haven't looked through any of these previews recently either, so this is kind of nice to see all this stuff too. Just for general background. Been trying to just survive since I've moved to my apartment here, you know. I'm just trying to keep things simple. I don't have a ton of room for more books and stuff. And whenever some specials do come out, like the 4-part miniseries, I'm just like, I'll probably just wait for a trade so I can put it on my bookshelf, since I'm out of short boxes and stuff, and room to put short boxes for comics. And I'm just kind of rotating through what I have, and if it's not a story that I feel is amazing, I just sell it off as soon as I can. There's cool covers here. Looks like we're getting some nice facsimiles. I was never a big fan of the, I think, yeah, the patch outfit. Definitely an iconic cover, but I wish he was in another suit on that cover. I really don't like the patch outfit. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, that's not Alex Ross cover? Of course it is. Yeah, so let me know down below, what's your guys' favorite Marvel book? What's some stuff I'm flipping through here that you're excited about? Love to hear about it. I know comments have been kind of scant recently. I still read them too. I might not upload as frequently, but I certainly, anytime I see a comment, I respond. Because I'm, always on my phone, so I'll see the notification. Pardon my cat's meowing if you hear him. I've got 2 of them. So we've got our free comic book day stuff here. Always the first Saturday in May, so I don't know why they're now putting it in there, because this is stuff for March. Probably be in the market for, I don't know if I'll get the Omnibus, but I know like I need this particular X-Men story. I started buying a bunch of X-Men trades and stuff. I've always loved X-Men, and haven't read a bunch of the good stuff from back in the day, so I'm trying to rectify that currently. And they're doing Omnibus with the Melee Bendis Daredevil run. Definitely one of my favorite Daredevil runs. I have like the first Ultimate volume, but I think this is going to collect most of their run. Maybe I'll have to look and see. I think I have a third of it, so. See some Masterworks here. I don't know why everyone's getting so excited about Spider-Boy for. There's a huge spec market for that type of stuff, but he's not a character that I get excited about, Contest at Chaos, I don't even know what that is. And I think Superior Spider-Man is coming back here soon too. Few epic collections. I need to go ahead and get the Captain America ones too, but I've read everything, so. I think I just got all of the floppy issues for this series. For the Fatal Attractions. No, that's the one with the hologram cover, so yeah, no, I've had those for a little bit. I don't know this issue in particular, though. I definitely is not in there because that cover is iconic and I know I don't have it. Alright, let's move on to the DC one. Alright, so a new arc looks like it's starting here in Batman 145. Yeah, I think this is a different style than Federici normally does. This doesn't seem as detailed and tight as his other stuff. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am. We see a lot more of like the fading into the white, you know, the negative space and stuff, so that's kind of interesting. He just kind of does his own thing, so I can appreciate that. I don't know who Dylan Dog is here. That's gonna be, I think, a mini-series maybe. I don't know. We get another all-red mini-series, it looks like. It doesn't say multiple parts though, so I don't know. Batman and Robin. Do they have a Batman and Robin series currently? Are they picking it back up? I hate how the DC one, everything is so much smaller in here. All this blue I know isn't pleasant on the camera. Get this nice William Shatner cameo cover here. World's Finest has been a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. We're seeing a bunch more Kingdom Come stuff. You know, that's, you know, one of Mark Waid's big claims to fame, so he's enjoying going back in there and playing with that world he created. Alex Garner cover up there. No, Steve Beach, nice. That glow that's on there is typically something Alex will do. We get some ape stuff going on here. Justice League versus King Kong. Lots of little random books like that. Are any of you guys reading that is the question. This is a good one here. It's going to be in the big format too, so it's going to be the wide format. That's cool. A classic Ra's al Ghul story there. I think that's the one that they used for the animated series storyline. When I was a kid, I had no idea. I hadn't read those. I'm just like, man, this cartoon is so good. Well, they leaned heavily on a lot of stuff like that. It's kind of these great stories. Black Mirror, this was Snyder's first Batman work, I believe. They're reprinting it again. They're doing a George Perez collection of Superman. That's nice. Some classic Nightwing too. I loved his look and how he was drawn in those days. Alright, let's move on to the phone book. So we see the One Piece on cover there. My kid really likes a One Piece. Got a bunch of One Piece stuff for Christmas. I could never get into all the crazy character designs and stuff. There's so many too, it's still going on, even if you want to get the trades for it. And here I think they solicit like volume number 108 of the trades or something like that. Alright, Vampirella. Looks like we're getting another Thundercats series here, huh? Looks like issue 1 is probably coming out in February. And here's some more free comic book day solicits. Get a Johnny Quest in there, that's interesting. Turtles one as well. That's a free comic book day merch. I love this Deadpool up here. It's got the card with it too. Nice. I think they're making a wrestling buddy out of a Sentinel. But is he gonna talk when you hit him is the question. This is the Boom Studio section here. Dune miniseries. Another Berserker story, it looks like. It might just be a one-shot, though. Looks like it might all be in black and white. The Pink Ranger return here, written by Amy Jo Johnson. That's pretty cool. Gotta wonder how much is actually written by her, though. Let's see, I think that's an Olivetti cover there. Firefly trade. Yeah, Thundercats number 2. So it looks like Drew Moss is going to be the interior artist. I'm not sure I know who that is. We got a Perillo cover there. And old DNA is on the main cover, it looks like. Tons of variants. Lilo and Stitch. A Gargoyles spin-off here. I think all that's doing well. I know there's a lot of people who enjoy Gargoyles and Darkwing and all these fondles, kind of throwback nods. I haven't read the books though. The shows were great when I was a kid and stuff. Gargoyles still definitely stands the test of time. Used to have a Gargoyles book bag when I was in 4th grade. We're in the Dynamite section currently. That's a cool Neo statue. Looks like this is Image now, huh? Oh, they just kind of blipped it in. Normally the Image takes up quite a bit like Boom did, so maybe they shuffled some things around and didn't want to pay the extra price for that exposure. Titan here. Conan Omnibus. Never been a big Conan person either. Dark Souls. Titan puts out a lot of like video game type stuff if you haven't noticed. spotlight going on here. Trying to get people into these series based upon the writers, which is certainly a strategy. Is there any of this stuff you guys are interested in? Let me know down below. I see Crash Down number 3 coming. I'm still waiting on number 1. That's written by old Comic Tom 101. So it'll be fun to see what he puts out. I got a Zorro story coming by Sean Gordon Murphy. That's pretty cool too. Ghostbusters here. A new movie coming in, is it March or February? IDW. You got an April special. Will it focus on April O'Neil's? That was the question. They're doing a Turtles source book. It says number 2. I gotta find number 1, I guess. Oh, it looks like they're gonna be like prestige format, 100 pages. So make sure that that's on my radar. I think if anything, it's just going to summarize everything that's already been in the IDW books. But you guys know I just pretty much buy any turtle stuff I can. Michael Turner section here. Got some art books coming out, so there was a Kickstarter. It might still be going, actually. I'm not sure. For David's work here. David Nakayama. He's done a lot of cool things. Yeah, I think that company is doing a whole series. I think they've got a David Mack one coming out. And then there's another one I'm trying to remember. One of them you can get pre-ordered pretty cheap on Amazon. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it's the David Mack one, and then the Melee one is $75 still. So Dynamic Forces, let's see if there's anything. Some Dan Slott signatures there. Zeb Wells signed. Mark Brooks signed. Philip K. Johnson. It's a Capullo Hulk cover, looks like. Signed, that one is $70. Oh, look at that. Here's a Frank Miller one signed. It's $2.99 though. But if you're in an area where he never comes to, I mean, that might be worth it. I keep contemplating about it because Frank never comes out to Seattle. He is always to like San Diego and, you know, New York, and that's pretty much it for him. This is a cool cover here. Some good stuff there. Trying to read all that. Sorry for the silence there. Cassidy, yeah, that's interesting. I Am Legion, drawn by Cassidy. Looks pretty good. Some more miscellaneous here. Rick and Morty stuff. Manga here. Interesting Astro Boy cover there. We got a Street Fighter collection. I have most of these already though. Yeah, so here's the One Piece thing. When I saw that on the cover, I was hoping it was going to be an art book, but it doesn't look that way. So it's like, man, I'd love to get that for my kid. Like my Dragon Ball one I have, you know. There probably is an art book for him. I just haven't done that research yet. Yeah, manga's exploding again over here. It's really interesting to see. And then now it's like all of my kids love all the anime and stuff too. I'm just like, oh, Dragon Ball's back in fashion again. It's kind of interesting. Is that a John Byrne Superman statue? That's cool. And a Neil Adams Batman. Those are both pretty cool. we got to do the flip here. And I'm going to work in this direction here. Oh yeah. This Final Fantasy plush there. Neo's only 75. It seems like a lot of these sculptures are more accessible in price currently, which I'm definitely okay with. I think they're just making a lot more of an amount of PVC maybe, and that's helping with it. Because you still have expensive ones like this, $250. Funkos here. And most of these I've already seen at the HQ. Dragon Ball and knockoff Legos here. Alright, well that's it. Yeah, let me know down below. What did you see in here that you were interested in picking up yourself? Is there something that you didn't see in here but you're recommending that I check out? Let me know down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, you all have a super slumber. Thanks. Bye.